Coming to you from the Ground Zero radio studio at the Vera Project, this is the TeenTix Arts Podcast. You can call us TAP for short.
We're all part of TeenTix programs, which work to emphasize youth voices in the arts. I'm Stella, a newsroom writer for the TeenTix blog.
I'm Eleanor, a member of the blog's teen editorial staff, and we're this episode's hosts. Today we'll look at the exciting events coming up in February. So, Stella, what's on tap today?
Today we're going to cover a variety of arts events, from live theater to lectures to museum exhibitions. First off, let's talk about your event, Eleanor.
Sure. So Seattle Arts and Lectures is hosting an In Conversation with Michael Sher on February 2nd. The lecture will be available both in person at Town Hall Seattle and via live stream. You probably know Michael Sher for his work on The Office, Parks and Rec, and The Good Place. His upcoming lecture, however, will be about his new book, How to Be Perfect, the correct answer to every moral question. In How to Be Perfect, Sher asks questions like, can I still enjoy art if it was created by terrible people? Then he answers those questions using the ethics and moral philosophy he learned about in his show, The Good Place, which is this sweet comedy about the impact of our ethical decision-making. I will be sending a writer to review the show in February, and I am so excited to see it as well.
Do you think people will enjoy the lecture if they haven't watched the show he has worked on and created?
Oh yeah, absolutely, Stella. I think that the questions he's exploring with this lecture and in his book are really ubiquitous to being a person and making decisions, so it'll definitely extend beyond his creative work so far. Now I'm curious, Stella, what event are you excited about this month?
I'm really excited about the Imogen Cunningham retrospective that's currently on exhibit in the Seattle Art Museum, commonly referred to as SAM. From the written word to the visual arts, Imogen Cunningham work really explores a vast array of subjects. Born in Portland and raised in Seattle, Imogen had over a 70-year career as a photographer and pushed the boundaries for women artists. From portraits to plant studies to nudes, she helped photography be seen as a valuable art form in its own right.
That sounds awesome, Stella. Can you tell us more about what her work looks like?
Sure. She has a vast collection of beautiful botanical photographs, most of which were taken right from her backyard as she was raising her children, as well as portraits of influential people in her life. Some of my favorites are photographs of contemporary actors and artists such as Frida Kahlo, Cary Grant, and Joan Blondell.
Still on the topic of visiting museums, Stella, I heard you were planning on bringing your cat to a museum. I didn't know you could do that.
Well, that is the plan. The Museum of Museums, or MOM, is a contemporary art center housed in a mid-century medical building. The museum has 3 levels of exhibition space highlighting local artists, 2 of which are Nowhere, Future Machine, that focuses on the intersections of art and industry, and Cat Tower, which, just as the name implies, showcases the numerous standing sculptures of cat towers that they will have on exhibit. My cats are looking forward to taking part and trying them out. Check out Mom's website for details about how you and your cat may be able to participate.
How have I not heard of the Museum of Museums? Can you tell me more about it? Where is it? Is it a TeenTix partner?
Yeah, of course. Mom is located in the First Hill neighborhood. It's not a TeenTix partner, and I believe admission is $10 on Thursdays and Fridays and $20 on Saturday and Sundays. Here's yet another in-person event that you can't miss.
I know we're both excited about this one, Stella. So, Hotter Than Egypt is a play by award-winning Seattle playwright Yusuf El-Gindi. It will be January 28th through February 20th at ACT Theater in person. And it's about this American couple visiting Cairo and their recently engaged Egyptian tour guides. The play uses these 2 couples as a lens to explore interpersonal relationships as well as larger political questions about power dynamics between nations and the impact of tourism.
I had the privilege to review this event on opening night just yesterday. What initially drew me to the play was the subjects of the tourism industry, personal relationships, and travel, and how they intersect. As a child of airline staff, I have always been interested in how travel impacts the way we look at life and the people we include in it. The 5 actors really brought the play alive. It is really well paced and has a great balance of serious sides of relationships as well as the more humorous aspects of living day to day.
I'm just excited to be getting more of these in-person theater opportunities again. And I think El Guindy's work is both funny and sharp, so I really look forward to seeing the play in February. Thank you for tuning in to the TeenTix Arts Podcast at Ground Zero Radio, where we listen to be heard. I'm Eleanor.
And I'm Stella. The music in this episode is Ain't Basic, brought to you by Totem Star recording artist Sher.
A big thank you to TeenTix, Ground Zero Radio, and the Vera Project for supporting the production of this podcast.
You can find us on our blog at teentix.org/blog or on the TeenTix YouTube and SoundCloud channels. Join TeenTix again to find out what's on tap next month.
Thanks for listening.